When the sun sets, the earth doth drizzle dew, but for the sunset of my brother's son, it rains downright. How now, a conduit girl, wet still in tears, evermore showering, in one little body thou counterfeits a bark, a sea, a wind, for thy eyes, which I still may call thy sea, do ebb and flow with tears, the bark thy body is, sailing in this salt flood, the winds, thy sighs, who, raging with thy tears, and they with them, without a sudden calm, will overset thy tempest-tossed body. How now, wife, have you delivered to her our decree? Ay, sir, but she will none. She gives you thanks. I would the fool were married to her grave. Soft, take me with you, wife. How will she none? Doth she not give us thanks? Is she not proud? Doth she not count her blessed? Unworthy as she is, that we have wrought, so worthy a gentleman to be her bride.
Not proud you have, but thankful that you have. Proud can I never be of what I hate, but thankful even for hate that is meant love.
How. Chopped logic. What is this? Proud, and I thank you, and I thank you not. And yet, not proud, Mistress Minion, you. Thank me no thankings, nor proud me no prouds. But fettle your fine joints against Thursday next, to go with Paris to St. Peter's Church, or I will drag thee on a hurdle thither. Out, you green sickness carrion. Out, you baggage, you tallow face. Fie, what are you, mad?
Good father, I beseech you on my knees, hear me with patience, but to speak a word.
Hang thee, young baggage, disobedient wretch! I tell thee, get thee to a church a Tuesday, or never look at me in the face. Speak not, reply not, do not answer me. My fingers itch. Wife, we scared thought us blessed, that God had lent us but only this child. Now I see this one is too much, and that we have to curse in having her. Out on her, Hilding!
God in heaven bless her. You are to blame, my lord, to rate her so.
And why, my lady wisdom? Hold your tongue. Good prudence, smatter with your gossips. Go!
I speak no treason.
Oh God, I got in.
May not one speak?
Peace, you mumbling fool! Utter your gravity or a gossip's bull, for here we need it not. You are too hot! God's bread, it makes me mad. Day, night, work, play, alone, in company. Still my care hath been to have her matched, and having now provided a gentleman of noble parentage, of fair dimenseness, useful and nobly lined, stuffed, as they say, with honorable parts, proportioned as one's thought would wish a man, and then to have a wretched poling fool, a whining mammet, in her fortune's tender, to answer, I'll not wed, I cannot love, I'm too young, I pray you pardon me, but, and you, will not wed, I'll pardon you. Graze where you will, you shall not house with me. Look to it, think on it, I do not use to jest. Thursday is near, lay hand on heart, advise, and you be mine, I'll give you to my friend, and you be not, hang, beg, starve, die in the streets, for by my soul, I never acknowledge thee, nor what is mine shall never do thee good. Trust to it, I bethink you, I'll not be forsworn.
Is there no pity sitting in the clouds that sees into the bottom of my grief? O sweet my mother, cast me not away, delay this marriage for a mouth a week, or if you do not, make the bridal bed in the dim monument where Tybalt lies.
Talk not to me, for I'll not speak a word. Do as thou wilt, for I have done with thee.
Comfort me, counsel me. Alack, that heaven should practice stragumens upon so soft a subject as myself. Why style they, hast thou not a world of joy, some comfort, nurse?
Faith, here it is. Romeo is banished, and all the world to nothing, that he dares never come back to challenge you. Or, if he do, it needs must be by stealth. Then, since the case so stands as now it doth, I think it's best you married with the country. Or he's a lovely gentleman. Romeo's a dishcloth to him. An eagle, madam, hath not so green, so quick, so fair an eye, as Paris hath, beshrew with my very heart. I think you are very happy in this second match, for it exceeds your first. Or, if it did not, your first is dead, or over as good he were as living here, and you use of him.
Speakest now, or thou heart.
And from my soul too, else beshrew them both.
Amen. What? Well, thou hast comforted me marvelous much. Go in and tell my lady I am gone, having displeased my father to Lawrence's cell, to have confession and to be absolved.
Marry I will, and this is wisely done.
Ancient damnation, O most wicked fiend, is it more sin to wish me thus force mourn, or to despair my lord with the same tongue which the hath praised him with above compare so many thousand times? Go, counselor, thou and my blossom henceforth shall be twain. I'll to the friar to know his remedy. If all else fails, myself have power to die. Speakest now, or thou heart.
And from my soul too, else beshrew them both.
Amen. What? I meant amen. Many thousand times.
Soft to take me with you, wife.
Okay.